Welcome. It's me, Andre. I'm back with another video. And in today's video, it's going to be about calm, peace of mind. We're going to talk about why it's important to always remain calm, just in general, you know? So anyway, in order to be in sync completely with your true self, you know, the me within me, the self within the self, the true self, the the knowing of everything, the one that knows everything, the one and only self, the true self. In order to be completely in sync with that self that's within you, you have to remain calm. No matter what circumstance that you're in life, or no matter what comes your way, you must always be calm and learn to be calm in all situations. You must not give in to fear. You must, no matter what happens around you, don't worry. If you give energy to the worry spirit, then you're gonna think irrationally. And it'll take over, and you won't be able to think, and it will hurt. Yeah, you will hurt yourself basically by worrying. So that's why I want to. This is what I want to talk about this video. So this is my 11th video. The 10th video is my favorite number. So I was wondering if I should continue from number 10, but hey. Like I said, this knowledge will get out to someone. That's all I can say. So now, you guys understand what I'm saying, right? Remain calm in all situations, because if you do, you would always know what to do, no matter what happens in life. As long as you do not worry. If you worry, then you give energy to the bad luck, to anything that can go wrong. You're feeding the enemy by worrying. You must be perfectly balanced. You're supposed to control the enemy side. You're supposed to control chaos. It's not supposed to control you. So, but anything negative, if you're being anything negative, you're feeding your chaos side, which is what will make you unbalanced. So, therefore, that's why I say if you worry, then you're killing yourself with fear. That's what it really boils down to. If you don't worry, then you're at peace and you're living a calm life, basically. And when trouble comes your way, you would know how to deal with it because you're calm. You would think rationally at all times, and you'll know the future. There will come times when you'll know the future if there's a need for it, simply because you're in sync with your intuition, so you're able to know what to do at any moment. Yeah, and all your answers of existence will be answered just by simply knowing. K-N-O-W. You got to stay in sync. You got to stay calm. Being calm is important, man. Like, don't let other people drive you mad. Don't let other people... Yeah, there are people who are agents of chaos. You gotta remember that. So, there are people whose job is to destroy you, try to take you down. But that only works if you give them energy to do it. So, that's why I say this. See, look at life. Like, Yeah. See that right there? Yeah, it's beautiful, right? Be thankful for the smallest things, as well as the detailed things, for the most subtle to the most noticeable. Be calm in all situations. Don't be greedy. You never want more. Yeah, never have that mindset. Never. Just be thankful for what you have and don't have. Don't base your worth off of what you have and you don't have. Yeah, don't allow what you have or don't have to make you feel some kind of way. Instead, just be thankful for what you already have and what you don't already have. Just live life. Everything will be fine. Live perfectly. Perfectly means be in sync with your true self. Like I said, if you stay calm and learn not to worry, no matter how situations get, then you will always know what to do. And the answer will always come to you, because the true self knows everything. The dark within. The complete self knows everything. Because like I said, another term for the complete self is knowledge. Just another way of saying the source. Yeah. Your complete self within you, that you can only stay completely in sync with by not worrying, is the knowing of everything. The cool thing about being in sync with your true self, you're experiencing being both the incarnation and the creator at the same time. Yeah, you're basically finite while simultaneously being infinite. Yeah. Because you're aware that the two are one. There's only one self. There's only one complete self, one half self. And everything is just, like you said, it's just data on the from this realm and up. So, or from up to this realm. So, that's what I want to say about these. That's what I want to say in today's video. Live worry free, because if you don't, then you give room to negativity, to stupidity, all kinds of negative things. And not only are you feeding the negative side of yourself, which makes you unbalanced, it will draw things of your fears and worries to you too. Yeah, you're feeding, because you're not just feeding the bad side of you. You're feeding the bad side, that's outside of us, which is in the existence. Necessary evil, that's part of existence. Yeah, and by feeding that, then things will be allowed to happen to you because you brought about yourself. Why did many people die in COVID-19? Well, you know the setup, because they were killed by their own fear. They were lied to by the enemy, and because they're not in tune, they believed the lie of the enemy, and thus they got their shots. Their shots they told them to get, which was government officially. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, they work with the bad beings, so they work with the bad energy in general. So by trusting those people, trust them, yeah, all kinds of curses was allowed to happen to them. They got killed. They got hospitalized for life. There's many things that happened to them. But yeah. Anyway, yeah. So many people died because, yeah, it was meant to be. They live by fear. They listen to the lies of the enemy. When you're not supposed to listen to the evil, you're supposed to control the evil. Yeah. You're not supposed to listen to the prattles of a chaos being. You're supposed to control the chaos being. Chaos is supposed to be controlled, not control you. And we gotta remember, there's two sides that everything is based off of. Dark shadow. Another word for dark shadow is good, evil. One side controls the other. There's no equal treatment or evil above good. It's just good above evil. Good controls evil, and that's that. Peace controls chaos. That's that. That's the natural order. Remember that, people. So if anyone fails to figure this out, that's on you. You're supposed to control the chaos side. You're supposed to control evil. You're not supposed to be controlled by evil, nor you listen to evil. In fact, you control evil, and it does everything you say. You control chaos, it does everything you say. Chaos is not equal to peace, nor is it above peace. It's controlled by peace fully. Peace of mind controls the chaos within. Just like you control your inner chaos, you must also control the outer chaos by simply not listening to the outer chaos and not acknowledging it. Okay, if you acknowledge it or listen to it, you're giving it power. Understand? All the chaos outside does is try to get your attention. They want you to acknowledge them, to get energy from you. So that's why things happen in life, because it's really just a universal chaos trying to get energy from you. Just be aware of that. So that's why I say, my people out there, recognize the pattern of existence, of everything that happens around you. Just be aware of what goes on. Just like you control your inner chaos, you must control the outer chaos too. Which is automatic, but your incarnation won't know that though. Yeah. So if you basically just not worry and just give, trust in your complete self, the true self that created existence that we live in, then you'll always be in tune. You'll always know what to do. You'll know everything. You would never worry. You never fear. You would never. You gotta understand, everything that happens in existence happens on purpose. It's all by design. That's why I say, don't give in to worrying or don't say what if. Don't live off of a what if mindset. What if this happens, that happens? No, don't worry, man. Everything is going to work in your favor. Everyone who gets killed in these situations is because they brought about themselves with their own fear. Yep, you're not supposed to be controlled by the negative side. You're supposed to control the negative side. And anyone who works for the negative side, you're not supposed to listen to them. And you're not supposed to trust them. You're supposed to control them instead. Like, that's what I'm saying. For example, if anyone who's of the Agent Chaos come your way, trying to, you know what I'm saying. You know what they're there for. When they try to cause any kind of scenario from the negative aspect, then your job, when they come your way, is to not acknowledge their existence, ignore them like they're not there. And like I said, you will know the future sometimes. So if you see that's going to happen before it happens, just avoid it entirely. That's how you beat chaos. That's how you control chaos. That's outside of you. By not giving it energy, Don't acknowledge their existence. Because chaos outside of you will try to, she will try to do many things to get you to look at her. No matter what form it is, whether it's like something happening like 5 miles from you, like explosion, cars crashing, or let me see, or anything subtle to how noticeable or how less noticeable it is. Don't give energy to chaos for free. Anyway, That's the end of this video. I'm at the 10-minute mark. Peace.